Hello everybody, my name is Joe. Welcome to Color Positive Movies. In this video we're going to talk about the movie It on Blu-ray. We're also going to talk about some of the DVD extras, so let's get rolling. Alright, so first up is initial impression. When I first saw the movie, I kind of felt it was a little less scary than I thought it was going to be. It's not so much jump scares, which there are jump scares. It's more psychological, and it was a lot funnier than I thought. The banter between the kids was really good. So initial impression was this is a very solid movie across. And I like that. And I like the fact that they focused on, as we know now, is chapter 1, the kid's story. Then chapter 2 will be the adults. If you read the book goes back and forth. So I like that aspect. It was a very direct film where it was just about the kids. So let's get into some more focal points. I'm going to break this down into 3 focal points that really grabbed me during this film. The first focal point will be the Losers Club. I think that's the key. If you buy into the kids and if you can identify with one of them, you're going to really like this movie. It's a bit of a coming-of-age movie and a horror movie. It's drama and horror mixed in. And I like the thing about the Losers Club is, they're in that adolescence phase, 13-ish years old. It's a lot of, like I said earlier, banter. You got mom jokes and penis jokes. You got the girl that some boys are, wanting to impress. You have all that kind of dynamic of going up. And I thought what was really good about the movie was every time there's an adult, or anytime there's a kid interacts with an adult, you see the adult through how the kid perceives them, what the adult looks like to me. Whether it's the mom, the guy at the pharmacy. And I thought that was very unique because that really focuses on these kids and how connected they are. The Losers Club is about kids that don't fit in. And together, they find this strength. And that is key when they start to realize that there's this evil lurking and trying to get them. Second focal point will be Pennywise. Obviously, this is a big part of the picture. You have this creature that appears every 27 years and terrorizes this town. And I think Bill Skarsgård did a very good job. This was an easy role to overplay and become kind of campy. He didn't. And this film touches on a really hard subject to pull off. It's killing children. This is what Pennywise is doing. And there's not too many films that really, there are, but it's not easy to pull off. The Shining comes to mind, but that's more of imagery when Danny's on his little big wheel and he sees the twins, and then there's a flash of the twins on the ground, the bloody scene. I think one of the twins has an axe in them. Also, in a John Carpenter film, Assault on Precinct 13, there's this wholesome ice cream truck and a little girl in her dress and an ice cream cone that gets shot in the chest. That's tough to pull off. That can really turn people off. And I think this film does it in a very, not careful, but in a way that's quick, it's powerful, but doesn't linger on it. Third focal point is the interaction between the kids and Pennywise. And I think that's done in probably my 2 favorite scenes, or maybe the 2 strongest scenes in the film, in my opinion. And let me know what you think in the comments. What scenes really grabbed you. The opening scene. Georgie's chasing his sailboat that his brother made him. Sailboat goes in the sewer, and then here's Pennywise. Those eyes, trying to lure Georgie closer to get his toy. And that's a very hard subject too, because now you're entering the child abduction kind of phase. The end result is Georgie's demise, but here's Pennywise talking to him, luring him closer and closer. Georgie knows he shouldn't be doing this, but he's a little boy, and the innocence is telling him he just wants his toy. And he goes to grab his toy, and then ultimately that's his demise. That scene sets the tone for the whole movie. That combined with you buying into the kids and their club, you're going to really enjoy this. All right, the second scene that really got me was the end, the standoff. Pennywise has a kid. I'm not going to tell you which kid he has in case you haven't seen the movie. But as the movie goes along, this group realizes the more they stay together, the more of a chance they have to attack Pennywise, to hurt him or it. And Pennywise also recognizes that if these kids stay together, they're strong and they can really hurt me. So his goal is to play on their fears, try and separate them from the herd, so to speak, like, a leopard or something like that waits for someone to get separated, and then he got them. He's got them. So at the end, there's a standoff where Pennywise has a kid. Give me this child, and I'll leave you all alone. And the kids, they're not all happy-go-lucky. Some are starting to resent each other for dragging him into the situation. But they decide they're going to stick together. And I thought that scene, that culmination really built up well to, the first confrontation with this creature. Let's talk DVD extras. All right, I got the Blu-ray digital copy. I'm not yet a 4K person. Eventually, maybe my next TV would be 4K. But anyway, this has got a ton of extra features. I'm going to read it here so I don't make any mistakes. You got the Bill Skarsgård interview, how he approached Pennywise, how he brought it to life. You got the Losers Club interview with all the kids, how they interacted, how they approached each of their characters, really cool. And then I think what's a really good feature is you got Stephen King. He talks about the roots of Pennywise, his childhood fears, and how this manifested into this character, Pennywise the Dancing Clown. And then you got, I think it's like over 11 deleted scenes, and they got some extended scenes in here. So there's a lot of content in the extras. So if you're an It fan, you're really going to like this. Let's talk about Re-watchable. I got a little meter I use, 1 being not really rewatchable to 5. I can watch this every single day. I think it falls in around 3, a good 3. It's a very good movie, but it's a long movie, 2.5+ hours, and the content of the film. There's a lot going on. If you just think it's a clown in the sewer killing kids, you're kind of missing it. But yeah, I'd say Halloween. This is a good Halloween movie to throw in. The performances are so good. The kids' banter keeps interest. I think, I've seen it again. I like it the second time, which is a good indicator of how rewatchable it is. So let me know. Did you like it? Did you buy it on DVD? What were your favorite scenes? And maybe put that down in the comments. All right, to continue with this Stephen King theme, I'm going to throw up a playlist which includes my retro review of Cujo. Make sure you check that out. The Color Positive logo is going to hit up. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for stopping by Color Positive Movies, and until next time,